working on the next WOW video. It's part 284, C3k18, and it's line 22f1fa19c3k18 Isotopic Foldy Wouthuysen Fermion Higgs field Wow Seti. There's the alien radio signal with the equations, and this is what I googled, was isotopic Foldy Wouthuysen representation to find out what it was. So the isotopic Foldy Wouthuysen representation in Chiral Symmetry. So it looks like I found a PDF file on it. VP Nazmav in 2011. The paper introduces the isotopic Foldy Wouthuysen representation. This representation was used to derive equations for massive interacting fermion fields. When the interaction Hamiltonian commutes with the matrix, these equations possess Chiral invariance irrespective of whether fermions have mass or are massless. The isotopic Foldy Wouthuysen representation preserves the vector and axial currents irrespective of the fermion mass value. In the Dirac representation, the axial current is preserved only for massless fermions. In the isotopic Foldy Wouthuysen representation, the ground state of fermions vacuum turns out to be degenerate, and therefore there is the possibility of spontaneously breaking parity p-symmetry. This study considers the example of constructing a chirally symmetric quantum electrodynamics framework in the isotopic Foldy Wouthuysen representation. A number of physical processes are calculated in the lowest orders of the perturbation theory. Final results of the calculations agree with the results of the standard quantum electrodynamics. So that's general physics. First thing in the morning. Erics.org is the website I found it from. Second part is the standard model in the isotopic Foldy Wouthuysen representation without Higgs bosons in the fermion sector. Spontaneous breaking of parity and dark matter problems. Again from the same author, July 2011. The standard model with massive fermions is formulated in the isotopic Foldy Wouthuysen representation SU2 XU1. Invariance of the theory in this representation is independent of whether fermions possess mass or not. Consequently, it is not necessary to introduce interactions between Higgs bosons and fermions. The study discusses a possible relation between spontaneous breaking of parity in the isotopic Foldy Wouthuysen representation and the composition of elementary particles of dark matter. So that's arxiv.org. So October 13th, 2012 is when I was working on this. Today is November 17th, 2012 when I'm filming it. So the formula from the data keywords is isotopic Foldy Wouthuysen, Chiral symmetry, equations for massive interacting fermions, Higgs, Gauge, Boson, fields, interaction, Hamiltonian, commutes, matrix. See WOW videos for formulas to do cross-reference here on the matrix. Okay. So equations, Chiral invariance, fermions are massless. Isotopic Foldy Wouthuysen preserves vector axial currents, 5 axial forces. Dr. Barry, see Higgs boson video series for those formulas. Preserved massless fermions, Higgs mass boson particles mass value. So I googled the fermion mass value. Keywords in the data are non-zero value of phi, vacuum expectation value of phi, standard model plus non-zero value, the Maya, the symbol for zero. See next video as I break it down after getting an idea. It is responsible for the fermion masses Yukawana interaction. October 13th, my thoughts. Going to break down the formulas further with the Maya, the symbol for zero, the standard model, and guess what, I have a new formula for you to look at in the next video. Thank you for watching. We'll go on to the next one now.